Welcome back, everybody. This is Dave Spider Monkey 2A, and we're back out at the range. And today we're going to do our 100-yard group test after we've made our upgrades on our Savage Axis2 chambered in 308. Stick around, should be a lot of fun. Alright guys, again, just our Savage Axis2 chambered in 308. Now that we've made our upgrades with a new scope and a new stock, we're going to do our 100-yard group test, and we actually have a few more types of ammo this time that we're going to throw in the mix, and hopefully we do a lot better than we did before, with everything being just the way it was. Alright, the ammo that we're going through today, Winchester Super X, PowerPoint, 150 grain. This is what actually performed best out of it before, when we just had everything basic. We got the normal whitetail, which we actually have this sighted in for, 150 grain. I like this stuff. Then we got our Winchester Super X 180 grain PowerPoint. See how that does. Got our Hornady match. I think this was the worst out of the group last time. 178 grain. This one I'm curious about, guys. Norma, 150 grain, but it was a different selection on their normal website. So I'm not sure if there's really any difference, but it looks like it's basically the same thing. Soft point. This one has an elk on the front. The other one has a whitetail. So if you guys know the difference, please put it in the comments below to help me out. Last up, we got the Hornady Black, 155 grain AMAX. I'm hoping this does well. Hornady Black is one of my favorite ones to go with. All right, let's start throwing them downrange. We're going to do 3-shot groups, and then we'll see how they did. All right, guys, we're going to start it off with the Hornady Black. Like I said, I'm hoping this one does well. Shouldn't have cold bore issues because we had this out for the 100-yard group test not too long, or not 100-yard group, sorry, 100-yard sight-in not too long ago, so. It is chilly out today, though, so maybe. Alright, we're going to do 3-shot groups. Won't go down in between. We're going to do them all, then we'll go down and take a look. Alright, let's get her started. Hard to see where that one hit. I'm not even seeing it. I'm going to throw one more in that one. First one didn't look like it was on paper. I see the next two. Maybe we did have cold bore, but again, when you're out hunting, hard to accommodate for that cold bore. Alright, not bad. Let's move it on to the next one. Next up, we got the Winchester PowerPoint 150 grain. As I said, this performed best out of this rifle when everything was just basic stock stuff. We'll see how it does this time. Not too terrible. Let's move on to the next. Alright, next up we got the Norma 150 grain with the elk on the front. Norma comes with these kind of cool little plastic casings for these or holders for these shells, but they can be kind of a pain to get out of there. So again, guys, I don't know. I don't know what the difference between these or the normal whitetails are going to be. So, I don't know. Let's see if they perform any different. Not overly great so far. I think group 2 terrible. Let's move it on to the next. Next up, we got the Winchester Super X PowerPoint 180 grain. Sling these down there. It's a lot heavier than what we have it sighted in with, so might be at the bottom of the target. Might miss the target. I don't know. Didn't want to pop in there for a minute. Got me a little nervous. All right. Huh. Nope, that's not what actually happened. Wow, those are slinging way right. Sheesh. Wow. Yeah, those ones went like 5-6 inches right, but it looked like I actually stacked two right on top of each other. All right, let's move it on to the next. All right, next up we got the Norma Whitetail. Goofy. They do look to be shaped a little bit different. I'll show you guys that. I don't know. $150 grain, normal whitetail. Mag seems to be having a hard time clicking up. I don't know what's up with that. Brass everywhere. Not a terrible group with that one. All right, we got one left. Let's load it up. All right, last up, we got the Hornady Match, 178 grain. Hopefully it does better this time than it did last time, because last time it was horrible. Doesn't seem to want to click into place. Way low and right. But it's heavier grain, but still crazy. But it's grouping all right. Last one. Huh, weird. All right, let's go down and take a look. All right, as we're getting down to the targets here. So, got a couple of weird ones, but overall, I'd say we did a lot better than we did with the regular stock. So first up, we had the Hornady Black. I thought I missed one, guys. I had it right on the black line. That's where I'm guessing it was, so it looked like I missed. But overall, we did do a 4-shot group there. I mean, it is what it is. It's about a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, counting it. About a 2-inch group total. So, is what it is. The PowerPoint 150 grain, again, guys, performed very, very well. We have probably a 1/2-inch group there. Very nice. The Norma 150 grain, the Elk, we had a nice 3-shot group there. A little bit low because, well, I mean, it was 150 grain. So, yeah, about an inch group there. This PowerPoint 180, we were aiming here, and we hit here, here, and here. That's a little bit wonky, but yeah. So, the Norma 150 grain deer performed very well. Looks like we had 2 touching there, and then we had 1 over here. So right around 3/4 of an inch of a group. So the Hornady match, we bring it down here. Weird. So we had 2 of them up here and 1 down here. So that first one was way down here. The last 2 are right up here. So, I mean, that's a 3-inch group with that flyer. Not the greatest, but the 2 kind of got together. So we're gonna have to get with the brother and do some custom loads here to get this thing really dialed in. But I am a lot happier with what we did on this group test. You'd have to go back and watch the other one. I don't think I have anything saved, but it performed a lot better than we did with the crappy stock, the crappy scope. So I'm happy, but we can still do better. All right, guys, there you have it. Definitely. Oh, I'm out of breath. I walked up from the target. So definitely a big improvement from where we were at before with just the crappy stock, crappy scope. I'm excited. We can still do better, but right now I'm actually happy. I'm comfortable taking a deer at 100 yards for sure with probably any of these. With the ones that group very well, 200-300 yard shots, I'm not going to have a problem with. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to make those subtle little upgrades on your rifle to let it reach its full potential. All right, everybody, this is Dave Spider Monkey 2A. Give us a like, maybe share this video. Hope you subscribe. If not, thanks for stopping by.